Hello, I'm Tim Burns, and the Shakespeare play that I chose was Hamlet. This adaptation of Hamlet was quite interesting and enjoyable. I enjoyed the way they told the story in a fun, upbeat way. There was lots of jokes, interacting, just a lot of fun. I've read and I've seen many different versions of the play Hamlet, and usually they're very quite boring and I don't enjoy it. But this one, I have to say, I really enjoyed this one. It was a bit long, but it was really good. The story of Hamlet is based on Hamlet being devoted to avenging his father's death. His mother married Hamlet's brother soon after his father's death, and Hamlet thought that both of them were the ones that killed his father by poison. So as he works to seek the truth on who killed his father, more people became affected by Hamlet's grief, let's say. Hamlet ends up killing Paulinus, who is Ophelia's, his girlfriend's father, in error, thinking he was the king while he was confronting his mother, the queen, in her bedroom. He was behind a drape, and he thought it was the king, so he shot through, thinking he was killing the king, ended up killing Paulinus. Then Ophelia, in her grief, ends up committing suicide. Her brother comes back from wherever he was, I can't remember, but he ends up getting into an agreement with the king to do a fencing exhibition with Hamlet, and that they would lace the sword that Laertes would be, the brother, who with a poison, so he could basically end up killing Hamlet with poison. But in case Hamlet ended up doing good, they ended up putting poison inside the wine goblet, and they were going to drink to Hamlet's success, and then hence he would drink the wine that was poisoned and die. But during the fencing, right before the final scene with Laertes and Hamlet, the queen made a toast and accidentally drank out of the wrong goblet, which was poison, and the king saw that she had drank out of the one in error, and he was kind of like, it was too late, there was nothing really he could do. So then when Laertes started going after Hamlet seriously and then stabbed him with a spear, but not the one with poison, Hamlet ended up getting the spear away from Laertes that was poisoned, and then ended up stabbing, and then Laertes died. And then while he was dying, the queen ended up getting the effects from the poison, and she ended up dying. So then Hamlet ended up freaking out, basically, and ended up grabbing the king and stabbed the king, and then forced the king to drink out of the poisoned goblet that the queen did. So now the king died, and then Hamlet got with Horatio and was saying how everything was wrong and and he felt so bad, so he ended up drinking out of the goblet also, and then he ended up dying. I tell you, this play had way more drama than any of the Real Housewives. It's that good. So I recommend watching this video.